What if your fiercest competitor held the key to your greatest success? Consider this thought-provoking tale.
In a quaint artisan village nestled among rolling hills, two master craftsmen lived and worked, separated by just a narrow cobblestone street. Thomas, known for his intricate wood carvings, had a shop filled with delicate figurines and ornate furniture. Across the way, Michael's metalwork studio rang with the sound of hammer on anvil, producing sturdy yet elegant creations. For years, Thomas and Michael viewed each other as rivals. They competed for commissions, each claiming to be the town's premier artisan. Their stubborn pride prevented them from acknowledging the other's talents. Thomas would scoff at Michael's crude metal designs, while Michael dismissed Thomas's woodwork as fragile frivolities. Their rivalry came to a head when the town announced plans for a new central plaza. The mayor envisioned a grand centerpiece that would showcase the village's artistic heritage. Both Thomas and Michael were determined to win this prestigious project. As they prepared their proposals, each man pushed himself harder than ever before. Thomas experimented with bolder, more daring designs. Michael refined his techniques to create more intricate metalwork. Without realizing it, they were inspiring each other to grow beyond their comfort zones. The day of the presentation arrived. Thomas and Michael stood before the town council, confident in their superior designs. But as they unveiled their proposals, a hush fell over the room. The council members exchanged glances, then burst into excited chatter. To everyone's surprise, the mayor announced that neither proposal alone captured the full spirit of the village. Instead, she suggested a bold idea. Thomas and Michael should collaborate, combining their unique skills to create something truly extraordinary. Initially, both men balked at the idea. Work together? Impossible. But as they reluctantly began the project, something unexpected happened. Thomas marveled at Michael's ability to create strong, graceful structures. Michael was impressed by Thomas's eye for detail and his skill in bringing warmth to cold materials. As the weeks passed, their rivalry transformed into a partnership. They challenged each other's ideas, pointed out flaws, and suggested improvements. Each man's weaknesses were balanced by the other's strengths. They pushed each other to try new techniques, to think differently, to reach beyond what they thought possible. The result was a masterpiece that left the entire village in awe. A beautiful gazebo stood in the plaza, its sturdy metal frame intertwined with intricate wooden designs. It was neither purely Thomas's nor Michael's work, but something greater than either could have created alone. As they stood back to admire their creation, Thomas turned to Michael with a smile. "You know," he said, "I never would have attempted such bold woodwork if I hadn't been trying to outdo your metal designs all these years." Michael laughed and nodded. "And I would never have achieved this level of detail if I hadn't been pushing myself to match your craftsmanship." They realized that their long-standing rivalry had been sharpening them all along, much like iron sharpens iron. By challenging each other, they had each become better craftsmen and better men. From that day forward, Thomas and Michael's shops became a shared workspace. Their rivalry had forged an unbreakable friendship and a legacy of craftsmanship that would inspire generations to come. So, the next time you face a challenging relationship or a fierce competitor, remember Thomas and Michael. Embrace the opportunity to grow, to be sharpened. Your greatest rival might just be your best teacher on the path to becoming extraordinary.
Have you faced a rivalry that made you better? Share your story in the comments below. And if you want more inspiring tales of personal growth, hit that subscribe button. Remember, true greatness often comes from the most unexpected places.